Welcome to Learn English Every Day. Have you ever spent 45 minutes planning your day and then wasted that whole time deciding what color pen to use for your to-do list?
Okay, that is way too specific. Have you actually done that?
I am not saying it was me. I am saying it happens to people. To people.
Sure. Hey, English learners, I'm David.
And I'm Julia. And today's topic is something that sounds simple, but trust me, it changes everything once you actually do it right. How to plan your day in just 10 minutes.
Not an hour, not some complicated system with 5 different apps and 17 colors. 10 minutes. That is the whole promise of today.
Today's episode is B1 to B2 level. Clear, natural English, perfect for intermediate learners.
By the end of this episode, you will know exactly why most planning fails, what to actually do in those 10 minutes, and 5 simple tools that make your whole day feel less chaotic.
And honestly, this is one of those topics where once you hear it, you cannot believe you were not doing it before. Okay, David, let us start with stories. Tell me about a day that went completely wrong because you did not plan it.
Oh, I have the perfect one. So one Tuesday, I woke up and thought, I know what I need to do today. I do not need to write it down. I would just remember.
Famous last words.
Famous last words, exactly. So I get up, I check my phone for just 5 minutes, which somehow became 40 minutes, and then I am already behind. So I rush into my first task, but halfway through, I remember another thing I needed to do, so I switched to that.
The classic task hop.
The classic task hop. And then, while doing that second thing, I remember a phone call I needed to make, so I pause everything for that. And by lunchtime, I have started about 5 things and finished exactly 0 of them.
0 out of 5. That is actually impressive in a strange way.
It really is a skill. And by the evening, I'm exhausted, not because I did so much, but because my brain was jumping around like a kid on a sugar rush the entire day. And the worst part, I still had to do most of those tasks the next day anyway.
So the day felt busy, but it wasn't actually productive.
Exactly. Busy and productive are not the same thing. And that day taught me that the hard way.
Okay, my story is a little different. So I used to think planning meant making this huge, detailed list every morning, like 15, 20 items, color-coded, very impressive looking.
Oh, no, I can already see where this is going.
So I would spend like 30 minutes every morning building this beautiful list. It looked amazing. Genuinely, it looks like art.
A masterpiece.
A total masterpiece. And then I would look at this giant list of 20 things and just feel this wave of, I don't even know where to start. So you know what I would do?
What?
I would check email instead, because email feels like doing something even though it's not actually moving any of those 20 things forward.
Oh, that is so relatable. The list was supposed to help you start, but instead it became a reason to avoid starting.
Exactly that. The list became its own little procrastination machine. Beautiful, color-coded, 20 items long, and completely useless because it overwhelmed me before I even began.
So in both our stories, the problem was not that we didn't care about being productive. It was that our approach to planning was actually working against us.
Right. Mine had zero structure and constant interruptions. Yours had too much detail and no priority. Different problems, same result. A day that felt out of control.
And I think a lot of people listening right now are nodding along, because this happens to basically everyone at some point.
Okay, so let us talk about why this happens. Why is daily planning either skipped completely or turned into this overwhelming 20-item monster?
So there is something interesting happening in our brains here. When we do not write tasks down, our brain tries to keep them all active in memory, just floating around, reminding us constantly. That mental floating is actually tiring, even before we do any real work.
It's like having 20 browser tabs open in your head, and every single one is making a little noise in the background.
That is such a good way to put it. 20 tabs, all quietly buzzing, and you cannot fully focus on any one of them because the others keep pulling your attention.
And then on the other side, when we make a list that's too long and too detailed, our brain does something else. It sees the size of the list and basically goes, this is too much, and then looks for an escape, which is usually something easy and unimportant, like checking email.
So either way, no plan or a plan that's too big, we end up in the same place, scattered, overwhelmed, and somehow still busy without getting much done.
Right. And the 10-minute planning approach we're going to share today is really about avoiding both of those traps. Not zero structure and not overwhelming structure. Just enough.
Like Goldilocks porridge, not too hot, not too cold.
Exactly. Today's the just right version of planning your day.
Tool number 1, pick your top 3, not your top 20.
Okay, tell me about this one.
So instead of listing every single thing you could possibly do today, you choose just 3 tasks. The 3 that, if you finish them and nothing else, you would still feel like today was a genuinely good day.
So not respond to 40 emails and reorganize my closet and finally learn to play guitar all on the same list.
Definitely not all in one day, just 3 real priorities. And here is the key. These 3 should usually include at least one task that actually matters for your bigger goals, not just small chores.
Let us role play this. I will be someone making a huge unfocused list.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, today I need to answer emails, finish the report, clean my desk, call the dentist, water the plants, plan next week, read that article, organize my files, and also start exercising again.
That is exhausting just to listen to.
Right? Now at the top 3 version.
Okay, today my top 3 are finish the report, call the dentist, and answer the 2 emails that actually need a reply today. Everything else can wait.
See the difference? The first version sounds like someone drowning. The second version sounds like someone who is actually going to have a calm, doable day.
And the beautiful thing is, most of those other small tasks from the long list either were not urgent at all or could easily fit into tomorrow's top 3 instead.
Tool number 2, time block your top 3 before anything else touches your calendar.
Oh, this one is so important.
So once you have your top 3, the next step is giving each one an actual time slot in your day. Not just, I will do this sometime today, but I am doing this from 9 to 10 and this from 10:30 to noon.
Because if you do not protect that time, other things will sneak in and take it.
Exactly. Things like meetings, messages, random requests, they will happily fill any open space in your day if you let them. Time blocking is basically you claiming that space first.
Let us role play this. I will be someone who skips time blocking.
Okay, go for it.
I will get to the report sometime today, probably, whenever I have a free moment.
Whenever I have a free moment usually means never, if we're being honest.
Exactly. Now, the time-blocked version.
I am working on the report from 9 to 35. After that, I have a short break, and then I'm calling the dentist at 11.
That sounds so much more real. It's not a vague hope anymore. It's an actual plan with an actual time attached to it.
Right, and even if the day shifts a little, which it always does, having that original time block gives you something to come back to instead of just floating through the day with no anchor at all.
Tool number 3, do the hardest task first while your brain still has energy.
Oh, I love this one, mostly because I learned it the hard way.
Tell me.
So I used to save my hardest tasks for the afternoon, thinking I would warm up with easy stuff first, reply to a few emails, tidy something, feel productive. And then by the time I got to the hard task, it was like 2 in the afternoon and my brain was already half asleep.
The post-lunch fog.
The classic post-lunch fog. And suddenly this task that needed real focus was getting my most tired, distracted brain instead of my best brain.
So the tool here is basically flip the order. Hard thing first, easy things later.
Exactly. Even if it feels a little uncomfortable to start your day with the harder task, your focus and willpower are usually at their highest in the morning. So that is exactly when you want to use them.
Let us role play this. I will plan my morning the easy first way.
Go for it.
Okay, this morning I will check emails, tidy my desk, and reply to some messages. Then this afternoon, I will start the big report.
We both know what happens to that this afternoon plan.
It quietly disappears. Now, the hard first version.
This morning, while I have the most energy, I am starting the big report first. The smaller stuff can wait until after lunch.
That version respects how your brain actually works during the day instead of fighting against it.
Tool number 4, build in one buffer block on purpose.
Okay, explain buffer block.
So a buffer block is just a chunk of unplanned time, maybe 20 or 30 minutes that you intentionally leave open in your schedule, not for a specific task, just open space.
Why would you want empty space on purpose?
Because real life is messy. A call runs long, someone messages you with something urgent. Your quick task takes twice as long as expected. If your entire day is packed tightly with zero room, one small surprise knocks everything else off track.
It is like driving without leaving any space between your car and the one in front of you. The moment they break even a little, you're in trouble.
That is such a good comparison. The buffer block is basically that safe following distance for your schedule.
Let us role play it. I'll plan a day with zero buffer.
Go for it.
9 to 10, report. 10 to 11, calls. 11 to 11, calls. 11 to 12, emails. 12 to 1, meeting. 1 to 2, more emails.
There is no room to breathe in that schedule at all.
None. Now with the buffer.
9 to 10, report. 10 to 11, calls. 11 to 11:30, buffer time for whatever comes up. Then 11:30 to 12, emails.
See how different that feels? If the call runs 5 minutes long or something unexpected pops up, you actually have room to absorb it instead of your whole afternoon collapsing.
And tool number 5, review for 2 minutes at the end of the day.
This one takes basically no time but makes a big difference.
So at the very end of your day, before you stop working, you take just 2 minutes to look back. Did I finish my top 3? What got pushed to tomorrow? Anything I should plan differently?
And this is not about being harsh on yourself if something did not get done.
Not at all. It is just information. A quick, honest look so tomorrow's 10-minute plan can actually build on today, instead of starting from zero every single time.
Let us role play this. I will skip the review completely.
Go for it.
Okay, day is over. I'm done. See you tomorrow. No idea what actually happened today.
Very honest, but not very useful for tomorrow.
Exactly. Now the 2-minute review version.
Okay, quick look back. Finished the report, made the dentist call, but the emails got pushed to tomorrow. I'll move those into tomorrow's top 3.
That tiny 2-minute habit means tomorrow's planning is not a guessing game. You already know exactly where to start.
All right, before we close today's episode, let us slow down and go through 5 vocabulary words you heard us use naturally today.
Pick one and use it in a sentence in the comments below. We read every single comment.
Word 1, overwhelmed. Say it slowly. Overwhelmed. It means feeling like there is too much to handle at once. Example 1, looking at her 20-item list, she felt completely overwhelmed before even starting. Example 2, try not to let a long to-do list make you feel overwhelmed.
Word 2, priority. Priority. It means something that is more important and should be dealt with first. Example 1, finishing the report was his top priority for the day. Example 2, when everything feels urgent, it helps to pick just one priority.
Word 3, productive. Productive. It means actually getting useful things done, not just being busy. Example 1, even though she felt busy all day, she did not feel very productive. Example 2, a calm, focused hour can be more productive than a stressful, distracted one.
Word 4, buffer. Buffer. It means extra space or time left on purpose to absorb unexpected delays. Example 1, he added a buffer between meetings so one running late would not ruin his whole schedule. Example 2, a buffer block gives your day a little room to breathe.
Word 5, anchor. Anchor. Used here to mean something stable that you can return to or rely on. Example 1, having a clear plan gave her an anchor, even on a chaotic day. Example 2, your top 3 tasks can act as an anchor when everything else feels uncertain.
5 words: overwhelmed, priority, productive, buffer, and anchor. Do not try to memorize all 5 right now. Just pick one that felt new and listen back to hear it used naturally in conversation.
All right, here is your challenge for today. Tomorrow morning, before you do anything else, take just 10 minutes. Pick your top 3, time block them, and put the hardest one first.
And come back to the comments and tell us, what is your top 3 for tomorrow? We genuinely want to know what you are tackling.
Quick recap. Tool 1, pick your top 3, not your top 20. Tool 2, time block those 3 before anything else fills your day. Tool 3, do the hardest task first while your brain still has energy. Tool 4, build in one buffer block on purpose. And Tool 5, review for 2 minutes at the end of the day.
Planning your day does not have to take an hour, and it definitely does not need 20 color-coded items. 10 honest minutes with the right structure can completely change how your whole day feels.
Your English is under construction. Your daily planning is under construction too. And that is a beautiful thing. Keep going.
Hit subscribe and like. New episode every single day. Share this with someone whose to-do list looks a little too much like a novel.
This was Learn English Every Day.
I'm Julia.
And I'm David. Your progress does not end here. Click the next video and keep going. We'll see you tomorrow.